Hey, what's up guys? It's Ray just bringing you another Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. Today I'm going to be playing some Domination here on Seatown. And the reason I'm bringing you this video is because I was just playing with some friends, and I was rushing around the map, kind of playing aggressive with Specialist on and the MP7. And I ended up getting a MOAB kind of without trying. I wasn't even aware I was really close. I was just kind of playing, and it ended up happening. So I thought it'd be a fun little video to put up. But the main thing I wanted to talk about today is I've been getting a lot of questions about, what do I think the best gun in the game is, or what are some, good guns to use if you want to use different gun classes or whatever. So I figured I'd make a video just kind of talking about all the guns and which ones I like from each different setup. Now obviously when you're picking a gun, you want to pick one that fits your play style. If you like rushing and being up in their spawns and stuff like this, I would recommend, obviously SMGs and shotguns. And if you're kind of trying to learn the game, I would recommend assault rifles just because they're going to be super well-rounded. But I'll start with the assault rifles. My personal favorite assault rifle is going to be the ACR. And the reason that is because how well-rounded it is. I generally don't like using shotguns and sniper rifles in Call of Duty because it limits the areas that you can kind of really fight in. What I mean by that is, if you have a shotgun and if you have to fight someone across the map, you either have to run away and hide, or you're just going to die. And I don't like that feeling of being in gunfights where I don't have the advantage, and by using certain guns, you take away even having the opportunity to compete in the fight. Like I said, the shotgun, even no matter how accurate you are, the shotgun pellets disappear after so far. So you're not even going to be able to hit them. So, and that's a feeling I don't really like. Same with the sniper rifles. I understand, obviously if you learn to quickscope and become very good with the sniper rifles, you can use them almost at any range and they become useful. But I'd rather just use full autos. I'm not a huge sniper fan, and I've never been very good at quickscoping, so I'm not going to try to. But when it comes to the assault rifles, like I said, the ACR's one of my favorites. Some other good ones are going to be the M4, the Type 95, obviously, which I honestly think is really, really overpowered, and then the G36C. The G36C I like because it kills really, really quickly, but it does have some more kick on it, and so you just kind of have to get used to the amount of kick it has. And the only other problem it has is you have to run a red dot sight on it. The iron sights on that gun are awful. They block too much of my vision, and it drives me nuts. I have to run a red dot on the G36. The SCAR as well is not bad. I'm not a huge fan of the FAD or the AK-47 or the M16. The M16 in this game is honestly just awful. I would recommend running almost any gun over the M16 in this game. But the last one is the MK14. I actually really, really like the MK14. It kills in 2 hits at almost any range. So it's really good if you can get used to firing using a semi-automatic rifle. Yeah, so if you want to try using a semi-automatic, or if you don't really like sniping, but you want to use something that's really, really good at long range, use the MK14. It's a great gun once you get used to it. Then there's the SMGs. As you can see in this game, I'm using the MP7. It's probably my favorite SMG just because, yet again, like the ACR, it's very well balanced at no matter what range you're at. If you're long range, you still have a chance in the gunfight because it has so little kick. And obviously it's really, really good up close just because of the incredibly high fire rate and the amount of damage it does. I'd recommend running like a silencer and rapid fire on it. That's my favorite setup for you. The sight's really good, so you don't need a red dot or anything like that. But the other SMGs, the P90 is really good if you plan on staying really close to people the entire game. I don't like how accurate it is with the sight pulled up. To me, it feels like the gun or the rounds kick more than like the visual kick is, which sounds kind of weird, but to me the sights on the P90 just don't work that well. So but its strong suit is if you put rapid fire on it, it has incredibly strong hip fire. So if you're going to be up close all the time, it's a great SMG to run. Then there's the other ones, the MP5, the PM9, the UMP45. None of these guns really stand out to me. The UMP45 was obviously like the best SMG in Modern Warfare 2. It's still really good. It just doesn't. It's just not as good as it was. It's kind of average. I would run a. I would definitely recommend running a sight on the UMP45. To me, it makes it a whole lot better just because it becomes a lot more accurate at that point. The sight on the UMP45 is not generally very good. And there's my MOAB. So, and this life continues for a little while longer, so it was a pretty good one. When it comes to shotguns, there's obviously the main one, which is going to be the Striker. If you've ever played Call of Duty or Modern Warfare, you've seen the Striker. Just because it's such a strong shotgun, and people like to run around with shotguns. It makes the game fun. But my recommendation is on that. If you're just trying to learn how to use shotguns, use the Striker. It's probably the best out there. I personally don't like it too much. That's just me. I like the USAS. It's the other semi-automatic shotgun. It doesn't have. You can't fire it like full semi-auto. It won't. It has a weird kind of delay between shots, no matter how fast you pull the trigger. So as you get used to using the USAS and the timing between shots, it becomes more efficient. And I would recommend running extended mags on it, just because even with sleight of hand, it reloads pretty slow. So yeah, and unlike a lot of the other shotguns like the Striker, you reload it all at once instead of pushing each round in individually. So if you're running like the Striker or the models, then you can reload 1 or 2 rounds, then get back into action. While the USAS, you kind of have to do the whole reload animation. So I definitely recommend sleight of hand and extended mags on it, just to allow you to be able to stay in combat longer. The other ones, the Model 1887s, the SPAS, the AA-12, none of these guns are really that good in this game. I wouldn't really recommend them unless you're specifically trying to do challenges or make a video with them or something like that. They don't really stand out as particularly useful. When it comes to the snipers, probably my least used weapon type. I prefer the bolt action ones. I don't like shooting people with sniper rifles and them surviving, so you'll get a lot more kills with you'll get a lot more one-hit, one-kills with the bolt-action ones than you will the semi-automatic sniper rifles. If you do want to use a semi-auto, I would recommend the RSASS, and I think that's the best semi-auto sniper rifle there is. Another suggestion, don't run silencers on any of the sniper rifles. It takes away so much of their stopping power. It makes the guns almost useless in my opinion. Even the bolt actions, a lot of times a chest shot won't kill someone if there's a silencer on it and you're at decent range. But yeah, this has just kind of been going over what weapons I like to use. If you have any questions or any suggestions on different weapons or anything like that, please leave a comment or send me a message. If you like the video, please thumbs it up. Please subscribe. Thank you, everyone, for subscribing and doing all that for me. And thank you. Y'all have a great day.